Ever wondered which American cities have the worst traffic congestion? It's a question that many of us may ponder as we sit bumper to bumper, the minutes ticking away on the dash. Traffic congestion, an all too familiar sight, is not just a nuisance, but has real implications on our daily life, our economy, and our stress levels. It's an urban puzzle that cities across the US are trying to solve. Today, we're counting down the top 10 American cities with the worst traffic congestion. Starting our countdown at number 10, we have Los Angeles, California. Ah, the city of angels where dreams are made, and unfortunately, where traffic nightmares come to life too. Its sprawling urban landscape is crisscrossed by a vast network of freeways and highways, each more congested than the last. Los Angeles is infamous for its traffic, a fact that surprises no one who's ever tried to navigate the 405 during rush hour. This city has turned gridlock into an art form, with its highways often resembling parking lots more than thoroughfares. The I-10, I-110, and US 101 also compete for the dubious honor of most congested freeway. But what makes Los Angeles' traffic situation so unique? A combination of factors. High population density, a car-centric culture, and urban sprawl all contribute to the congestion. The city stretches on for miles, and its residents rely heavily on their cars to get around. Public transportation options are improving, but they still don't offer a comprehensive solution to the city's traffic woes. The metro system, while expanding, doesn't reach all areas of the city, and bus services can be slow due to, you guessed it, traffic. In the end, driving in Los Angeles is a test of patience, a lesson in the art of the slow crawl. So, if you're planning to drive in LA, be prepared for a bit of a wait. Coming in at number 9, we have New York City, a metropolis that never sleeps, and neither does its traffic. The Big Apple, with its towering skyscrapers and bustling streets, is renowned for its dense population and limited road space, creating a perfect storm for traffic congestion. Imagine this, it's the heart of rush hour in the city that never sleeps. The honking horns, the red sea of brake lights, the symphony of engines idling. That's New York City's daily reality. With over 8 million people living within a mere 303 square miles, it's no wonder that the city's roads are perpetually packed. New York City's traffic isn't just about the sheer volume of people, though. It's also about the limited space. With Manhattan at its core, the city is an island metropolis. And as we know, islands aren't exactly known for their spacious roadways. This means that New York's streets and avenues are frequently choked with cars, buses, taxis, and not to forget, the occasional horse-drawn carriage. Then there's the matter of the city's aging infrastructure. Roads built for a different era now struggle to accommodate the throng of modern vehicles. The result? A slow crawl through the concrete jungle, where bumper-to-bumper traffic is the norm rather than the exception. But as any New Yorker would tell you, they wouldn't have it any other way. After all, in NYC, traffic is just a way of life. At number 8, we find ourselves in San Francisco, California. Known for its iconic Golden Gate Bridge, cable cars, and steep rolling hills, this bustling city is also notorious for its traffic congestion. The Bay Area, a vibrant and dynamic region, is home to over 7 million people. This density, coupled with the city's geographical constraints, contributes to significant traffic congestion, particularly in downtown areas and on bridges. The city is surrounded by water on 3 sides, limiting the number of routes in and out of the city. This results in heavy traffic on the few available bridges and tunnels, creating what locals and commuters alike refer to as the bridge bottleneck. Moreover, the city's bustling economy and tech boom have attracted a surge of commuters from surrounding areas, further exacerbating the congestion. During peak hours, it's not uncommon to find the city's bridges, such as the Bay Bridge, clogged with bumper-to-bumper traffic. Even with the city's robust public transportation system, including its famous cable cars and BART trains, avoiding the traffic can be a real challenge. Regardless of whether you are a local resident or a visitor, navigating through the city's congestion requires patience and planning. In the end, San Francisco's traffic situation is a testament to the city's vibrancy and economic dynamism. In San Francisco, the bridges are beautiful, but the traffic is a beast. Landing at number 7 is Atlanta, Georgia, a city known for its southern charm, bustling business, and unfortunately, its ever-growing traffic congestion. As the cityscape of Atlanta expands, so does the number of vehicles on its roads, leading to a concrete jungle where traffic is king. Atlanta's rapid urban growth has transformed it into a bustling metropolis, attracting individuals from all walks of life. With this transformation, however, has come a surge in traffic, making Atlanta's highways and city roads a daily grind for commuters. Peak hours turn the city's arteries into slow-moving rivers of steel and glass, a testament to the city's expansion. The city's infrastructure, although continually evolving, struggles to keep pace with the influx of vehicles. The result? An intricate dance of stop and go that has become an integral part of Atlanta's rhythm. The city's main arteries, such as the I-285 and I-85, often become a challenging maze of taillights and horns, especially during rush hours. But it's not all gloom and doom. Atlanta's traffic woes have led to an increased focus on sustainable commuting. More and more residents are turning to public transportation options like MARTA or exploring bike-friendly routes to navigate the city. In Atlanta, challenges are met with resilience and innovation. The city continues to grow and adapt, striving to balance its urban expansion with the needs of its residents. In Atlanta, the city might be growing, but so is the traffic. At number 6, we're heading to sunny Miami, Florida. Famous for its vibrant nightlife, pristine beaches, and tropical climate, Miami is a magnet for tourists from all over the globe. But if you're planning to drive around the city, you might want to reconsider. Miami's high population density, coupled with the constant influx of tourists, often leads to a significant rise in traffic congestion, particularly on its major highways. With over 5 million residents in the metropolitan area and tourists swelling the numbers, the city's roadways are often stretched beyond capacity. The cause of Miami's traffic congestion is a cocktail of factors: high population density, the layout of the city, and the sheer volume of tourist traffic all play a part. The city's major highways, such as Interstate 95, are often clogged with cars, transforming them into virtual parking lots, especially during peak hours. And let's not forget the impact of special events. When the city hosts major events like the Super Bowl or Art Basel, traffic can grind to a halt. These events draw in thousands of additional visitors, further exacerbating the highway havoc. So if you're heading to Miami, remember, while the city is a paradise for sun seekers, it's not quite the same story for drivers. The city's highways are a testament to its popularity, but they're also a reminder of the challenges that come with that popularity. In Miami, the beaches might be clear, but the highways are not. Coming in at number 5, we're in the nation's capital, Washington, D.C. Now, if you thought navigating the political landscape here was tricky, wait until you hit the roads. Washington, D.C. is renowned for its complex road networks, making it a labyrinth for drivers. The city's original layout, designed by Pierre L'Enfant back in the late 18th century, is a blend of wide avenues, public squares, and radial streets, intersecting in a way that can be quite baffling for the uninitiated. This complexity, combined with the city's high population density, often leads to inevitable congestion, especially during peak commuting hours. Speaking of commuting, the patterns here are unique, to say the least. With a large percentage of the workforce commuting from surrounding suburbs in Maryland and Virginia, the influx of vehicles during rush hours heavily contributes to the traffic chaos. Add to that the numerous tourists visiting the capital, and you've got yourself a perfect recipe for a traffic jam. And let's not forget the numerous events, parades, and protests that often take place in the city center, frequently causing unexpected road closures and diversions, adding to the overall traffic conundrum. In DC, politics isn't the only thing causing a gridlock. At number 4, we're traveling to Boston, Massachusetts. Boston, one of the oldest cities in the United States, is a city steeped in history, and with that comes a unique set of traffic challenges. The city's roadways are a labyrinth of narrow, winding streets, a layout that dates back to horse-drawn carriage days. This historical layout, though charming, poses a significant hurdle to modern-day traffic flow. The city's streets were not designed for the volume of cars they see today, creating a bottleneck effect that contributes to the city's notorious congestion. Major thoroughfares that were once peaceful cobblestone lanes now struggle to accommodate the steady stream of commuters, delivery trucks, and tourists. In Boston, the past isn't just present in its historic landmarks, it's etched into the very pavement, dictating the patterns of daily life. The city's narrow streets and historical road layouts, while picturesque, are a recipe for traffic congestion, especially during peak hours. It's a city where history and modernity collide in a whirl of brake lights and honking horns. Boston's congestion problem is a testament to the city's resilience and adaptability. Despite the traffic challenges, Bostonians continue to navigate their city with characteristic grit and determination. It's a city that's constantly moving, even when the traffic isn't. In Boston, history might be rich, but so is the traffic. Coming in at number 3, we're in the Windy City, Chicago, Illinois. Known for its towering skyscrapers and deep dish pizza, Chicago is also infamous for its traffic. The The city's expressways, particularly during rush hours, are a testament to the sheer exhaustion that comes with navigating through the city's bustling roads. These major arteries of transportation, pulsating with a constant flow of vehicles, become a tangle of stops and starts as soon as the clock strikes peak hours. The Kennedy, the Dan Ryan, the Eisenhower, these names are synonymous with the weary sighs of countless commuters who brave these congested corridors daily. And it's not just the expressways. The downtown area, with its grid-like layout, becomes a maze of red brake lights and blaring horns every morning and evening. The Magnificent Mile isn't so magnificent when you're stuck in bumper-to-bumper traffic, is it? But why is this? Well, Chicago is a bustling metropolis, home to millions. The city's infrastructure, although vast, struggles to accommodate the sheer volume of vehicles that traverse its roads daily. Add to this the city's geographical constraints, and you have a recipe for some serious traffic congestion. But don't let this dissuade you. Chicago, with its vibrant culture and rich history, is worth the traffic trouble. So, if you ever find yourself in the midst of the expressway exhaustion, remember, you're in good company. After all, in Chicago, the wind isn't the only thing moving fast. At number 2, we're heading to the Pacific Northwest in Seattle, Washington. Seattle, known for its beautiful vistas and vibrant culture, has a less glamorous side: its traffic. A city once known for its laid-back pace has suddenly found itself grappling with the challenges of rapid population growth. This population boom has led to a corresponding surge in the number of vehicles on the road, and with it, increased traffic congestion. The city's major arterials, once the lifeblood of Seattle's transportation system, now seem more like clogged arteries. These roads, designed to accommodate a smaller population, are struggling under the weight of increased traffic volume. The result? Longer commute times, frayed nerves, and an urgent need for solutions. What's more, the congestion isn't just limited to peak hours anymore. It's become a constant companion for Seattle's commuters. From the bustling downtown core to the sprawling suburbs, the traffic snarls are everywhere, turning what should be short trips into long, frustrating journeys. But despite the challenges, Seattle's spirit remains undaunted. The city is actively seeking solutions, exploring everything from expanding public transportation to implementing congestion pricing. It's a battle, but one that this determined city is ready to fight. In the end, it's clear that while Seattle's population growth has brought many benefits, it's also brought its share of challenges. But if there's one thing Seattleites know how to do, it's adapt and overcome. In Seattle, the coffee might be strong, but the traffic is stronger. And finally, at number 1, we have the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex in Texas. This region, also known as the Metroplex, has earned a reputation for its traffic congestion, which is as vast as the sprawling landscape of this urban area. This metroplex, one of the largest in the United States, has been grappling with traffic congestion for years. The rapid urban development, fueled by a booming economy and a growing population, has resulted in an ever-increasing number of vehicles on the road. The expansive metropolitan area, which stretches across 2 major cities, makes the traffic situation even more challenging. The morning and evening rush hours are particularly strenuous for commuters. The highways and roads are filled with a sea of vehicles, each trying to navigate through the crowded lanes. The traffic gets even more intense during major sporting events and concerts, with fans traveling from all over the state to attend. The city authorities have been working on multiple initiatives to alleviate the situation. From adding new lanes to existing roads to developing public transportation, efforts are being made to combat the congestion. Yet, the scale of the problem is so vast that it will take time to see significant improvements. So, if you're planning a visit to the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, be prepared for a bit of a traffic challenge. In Dallas-Fort Worth, everything might be bigger in Texas, including the traffic. There you have it, the top 10 American cities with the worst traffic congestion. From the freeway fiasco in Los Angeles to the rush hour riot in New York City, all the way to the Metroplex madness in Dallas-Fort Worth, these cities are notorious for their bumper-to-bumper traffic. The common culprits? High population density, limited road infrastructure, unique commuting patterns, and sprawling urban development. The Bay Area's bridge bottleneck, Atlanta's urban jungle, Miami's highway havoc, and the capital chaos in Washington, D.C. all point to the same issues. Even Boston's historical hurdle and Chicago's expressway exhaustion, not forgetting Seattle's arterial agitation, are all a result of these factors. It's clear that these cities are in a continuous battle with traffic congestion, a fight that impacts millions of commuters every day. But as we navigate these congested cities, let's not forget the importance of patience. Remember, patience is a virtue, especially when you're stuck in traffic.